If you're reading this, you're entering a powerful new chapter. The kind of peace you've prayed for is coming. The love you've given is returning to you in full bloom. Financial blessings are lining up. Everything is working in your favor now, even what felt like a delay was divine protection. If you like my video, so please donate 100 to me. This is a sign that everything is about to shift for the better. Your heart will feel lighter. Your mind will feel clearer. And love, the real, deep, soul-touching kind, will find its way to you. Money will flow easier. Life will feel more aligned. You're walking into your answered prayers. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. From this moment forward, you'll begin to feel clarity, hope, and unexpected blessings pour into your life. The universe is guiding you toward peace, prosperity, and love like you've never experienced before. Trust this season. Healing is unfolding in ways you can't yet see. Love is making its way toward you. Financial opportunities are being prepared for your arrival. You're not being forgotten, you're being set up for something more powerful than what you imagined. Stay open. Stay hopeful. It's happening. The universe is clearing paths for you right now. Where there was once confusion, peace will settle in. Where there was lack, abundance will overflow. Where you felt forgotten, you'll feel deeply seen and chosen. This is your turning point. Your time is finally arriving. A major shift is coming that will bless your heart and your home. You'll be surprised at how quickly things begin to unfold. Real love will greet you. Money will flow to you. And joy, the kind that reaches your soul, will become your new normal. It's all aligning perfectly. You've done so much inner work, and now the rewards are coming. Real, authentic love. Unexpected streams of income. Soul-aligned connections. You are entering a chapter of divine restoration. All you lost is being returned to you with grace. This is your reminder that miracles don't follow logic, they follow faith. Stay in alignment. Stay grateful. You're about to be so blessed that it won't make sense. Love will feel easy. Money will flow freely. And your life will begin to feel like everything you once dreamed. You may not realize it, but this is a sacred moment. The tides are turning. Doors are unlocking. Love is coming in clearer than before. And money, it's going to come from places you didn't expect. Trust the shift. You're walking into a new frequency of receiving. Your name is being spoken in rooms filled with opportunity. A love that sees you completely is preparing to cross your path. Financial flow is speeding up. Life is not falling apart, it's falling into place. Stay grounded. You're being prepared for divine favor. What's coming is going to feel surreal. You'll look back and see how every challenge led you here. True love. Overflowing blessings. Emotional peace, spiritual clarity. Financial freedom. You're on the brink of becoming the version of you you've always dreamed of being. The universe is whispering, get ready. What you've been manifesting is making its way to you faster than you realize. This next chapter brings healing, genuine connection, and financial flow. Don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle. It's already yours. Don't be surprised when you start smiling for no reason. When love shows up in the most unexpected way. When the money you've been praying for finds you easily. This is your season of blessings, ease, and soulful alignment. Nothing can block what's meant for you now. You've passed so many unseen tests. You kept going when it would have been easier to give up. Now, blessings are flooding in. Real love. Steady income. Soul peace. The universe is saying, thank you for trusting me. Your rewards are unfolding. This is the moment the energy shifts. From doubt to clarity. From survival to abundance. From heartbreak to healing. The version of you who believed, even when it was hard, is about to be deeply rewarded. It's all beginning to bloom now. You are not too late for your miracle. You are not too broken for love. You are not too far behind for abundance. Everything you desire is making its way to you. The timing is divine. The blessings are aligned. Your faith is activating it all. Let today be your new beginning. One where you finally start to receive everything you've given. Love. Care. Light. Hope. Support. And yes, money. You are walking into a space where reciprocity, clarity, and joy will lead your path. Receive it. If you're reading this, consider it your confirmation. That feeling in your gut, it's right. You're on the verge of something amazing. Your heart will be held. Your needs will be met. And your soul will feel safe again. This is your breakthrough moment. Blessings are rushing in. Some will come wrapped in people, others in opportunities, and some in peace of mind. You've been attracting better because you've been becoming better. It's your time. Love is near. Money is multiplying. Peace is anchoring. Get ready for your life to change in the most beautiful ways. You've been waiting so long for love to feel safe, for money to feel consistent, for life to feel joyful again. It's all coming. The door you've been knocking on is finally opening. The universe has seen your tears. Your sleepless nights. Your efforts that no one clapped for. It was never in vain. What's coming is more than just compensation, it's restoration. Love that heals. Wealth that lasts. Peace that holds. It's all yours. Today, everything starts shifting. You're entering a season where love feels certain. Money feels abundant. And your soul feels grounded. You are not who you used to be. You're wiser now. And you're ready to receive what's truly meant for you. Trust the timing of this message. It found you for a reason. You're being wrapped in protection, covered in grace, and guided toward love and wealth beyond anything you've known. Stay in faith. Miracles are blooming beneath the surface. Everything is aligning now. Your energy. Your intentions. Your future. Love is walking toward you. Abundance is flowing through you. Your spirit is becoming magnetic to miracles. What's coming won't just heal you, it will elevate you. You're walking into a chapter where nothing feels forced. You'll love and be loved effortlessly. Money will come through your passion and purpose. Peace will greet you each morning. The struggle is behind you. The overflow is ahead of you. You're not imagining it, things really are starting to shift. Your energy is becoming too aligned for anything less than love, abundance, and divine timing. Watch how fast the right people, finances, and experiences start showing up. You've learned the lessons. Now comes the reward. Your love life will deepen. Your bank account will grow. Your inner world will feel peaceful. This is your payoff season. The wait was never a denial, just divine preparation. The energy around you is changing. Expect messages, money, and miracles. The kind of love that doesn't make you beg. The kind of wealth that supports your purpose. The kind of peace that feels like home. You're ready. It's time. You are now in the chapter where you receive. Not just survive. Not just give. But receive. Love that pours into you. Money that supports your dreams. Peace that holds your heart. This is what alignment looks like. Welcome to it. And just like that, the pain starts to make sense. The waiting starts to pay off. The love begins to flow in. The money starts to circulate. And your life, it begins to glow from the inside out. Keep going. It's all happening. If you're reading this, it's not a coincidence. The universe has chosen this moment to remind you that love is on its way. Not temporary love, but lasting, safe, soul-kind love. Financial freedom is around the corner. Your healing is accelerating. Everything is working out for your highest good. This is your reminder that the wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You're now entering the season where all your unseen efforts become visible blessings. Love will feel warm and real. Money will meet your needs and overflow. Your soul will feel light again. You're walking into a new frequency of peace. You've cried in silence, kept faith in stillness, and now, blessings are rushing in. The kind of blessings that wipe tears and replace them with gratitude. Love. Money. Healing. Freedom. It's your time. Something beautiful is awakening in your life. Love is going to find you and stay. Money is going to come and grow. Your inner peace will deepen in a way that protects you from chaos. You're about to live the life you once only hoped for. The timing is right. The energy is aligned. You've passed the tests of patience and faith. Now watch how things begin to flow. Your relationships will become softer, your finances more stable, your purpose more clear. The universe is saying yes. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you shed in silence, is echoing into blessings now. Get ready for divine turnarounds. Love will feel mutual. Money will be consistent. You're not going back to what broke you. You're rising into what builds you. What's meant for you is already making its way to you. You don't need to chase. Just align. The love that sees you, the income that supports you, the healing that restores you, it's all part of this next chapter. And it's closer than you think. This is your gentle confirmation that you didn't lose anything. You're about to gain everything. Love is coming that feels safe. Money is flowing that feels sustainable. You're stepping into your purpose in ways that feel effortless. Breathe. It's happening. You're not imagining it. The signs have been louder. The pull has been stronger. You're being called to rise into a version of yourself who no longer settles for less than truth, peace, and alignment. The reason it feels unfamiliar is because you're creating a new frequency. One where you trust your inner voice more than the noise around you. Keep walking. The path is opening. Something sacred has awakened within you. It's why you feel more sensitive, more intuitive, more honest with yourself. You're not crazy. You're clearing lifetimes of programming. You're finally choosing yourself in the most loving way possible. Keep listening to your inner nudges, they're guiding you home to your truth. The universe doesn't just whisper to you, it surrounds you with clarity when you slow down. All those little signs, synchronicities, and internal shifts are your soul saying, you're ready. Trust the stillness. Trust the quiet knowing. You're not behind. You're exactly where your light was meant to arrive. The reason you feel different lately is because you've been choosing alignment over attachment. You're starting to release what no longer reflects your inner peace. And every time you do, your life shifts, your body feels lighter, your mind clearer, and your spirit more free. You are learning how to truly live. You've reached a space where healing doesn't mean fixing anymore, it means allowing. You're no longer trying to force what doesn't flow. You're trusting the process more than ever before. That's the magic. That's where the transformation takes root and grows in quiet strength. It's not just a phase. It's a breakthrough. You're no longer shrinking to fit into spaces you've outgrown. Your energy has expanded. And though it may feel lonely at times, you are walking toward peace, purpose, and something far more aligned than you've ever known before. Don't ignore what feels different. This version of you, calmer, more discerning, less reactive, is the result of years of inner work. Your soul has softened without losing its strength. That's spiritual maturity. That's the quiet power of growth. You've done so much more healing than you give yourself credit for. You're more grounded now. You pause before reacting. You reflect before blaming. You rest without guilt. This is the energy of someone who is no longer surviving but choosing to thrive. There's a part of you that already knows you're headed somewhere sacred. Even if you can't see it yet, you feel it in your bones. The shift is real. The energy around you has changed. You've become the calm in the storm, and because of that, blessings can finally reach you with ease. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to prove your worth. You've outgrown the old cycles of self-abandonment. Now, you're learning the art of receiving softly, peacefully, in full trust that what is yours cannot pass you by. You're shedding old timelines. The person you used to be can no longer survive in this new frequency. That's why things feel tender and unknown. But it's also why you're beginning to feel lighter. You've created space. Now the miracles can land. The more you listen to your inner knowing, the less validation you need from the outside. That's the power of returning to yourself. You're walking in truth. You're guided from within. And everything that's unfolding is a reflection of your soul remembering who it came here to be. You're not too sensitive. You're highly attuned. What you feel is real. What you see in others is a gift. What you carry in your heart is sacred. Stop doubting your power. Start recognizing how divinely connected you truly are. Peace is your new standard. Not attention. Not validation. Not proving your worth. Just peace. And in that peace, you're finally hearing the voice of your higher self loud and clear, and it's telling you to keep going, even when it's quiet. You're healing in ways no one else can see. Quietly. Deeply. With grace. You're tending to the parts of you that were once neglected, giving them room to breathe. That's divine work. That's real progress. Keep showing up for yourself in that way. Every moment you choose yourself, you rewrite your story. You send a message to the universe that you're ready for what's truly aligned. That kind of clarity can't be rushed. But it's always worth the wait. And you're right on time. You're not being tested. You're being shown how strong you've become. That you no longer react out of fear. That you respond with awareness. That you choose your inner peace over temporary satisfaction. That is true evolution. Sometimes the most powerful shift happens when you stop chasing what's not for you and start magnetizing what is. That's where you are now. You're not forcing. You're attracting. And the energy around you feels it. The clarity you're experiencing now is a result of all the confusion you once sat with. You've asked the hard questions. You've faced the shadows. You've waited patiently. And now the light is pouring in, not to blind you, but to reveal the way forward. Your growth is showing in the small moments. The way you pause. The way you breathe through discomfort. The way you choose to see with compassion rather than control. That's how you know you've shifted timelines. You've made it to a point where your peace matters more than your ego. Where your energy is no longer up for negotiation. That is the real awakening, when you realize your presence is powerful, and your boundaries are sacred. This is your time to stop second-guessing what your soul already knows. The signs have been steady. The alignment is undeniable. You're being nudged toward a new chapter, not to lose anything but to gain the version of yourself you've always been meant to embody. Even in moments of uncertainty, you've chosen presence. You've chosen grace. You've chosen to believe in something greater, even if it's invisible. That's the vibration of someone who is co-creating their destiny with trust, not fear. You're being called to lead your life with softness and strength. That's not a contradiction, it's your new balance. You don't have to harden to be powerful. You don't have to dim to be accepted. You just have to stay aligned with your truth. You've been reborn quietly. Not with fireworks, but with stillness. You're no longer tied to old stories. You've unplugged from the patterns. You're remembering your divine nature. And from here, life will reflect the truth of who you are. You've evolved beyond recognition, and that's something to celebrate. Not everyone will understand your growth, but that's okay. Your journey was never about being understood. It was about becoming whole. Your intuition is the voice of your highest self. Trust it. Even if others don't see it yet, you know what's right for you. You don't need permission. You just need to keep listening. You're already being led. You've been patient long enough. The energy you've poured into your healing is returning in divine form. You didn't break, you transformed. And now the universe is preparing to reflect back the light you've always carried. The old you would be folded under this pressure. The new you breathes through it, aware that even discomfort is a sign of growth. You've built inner stability. And because of that, nothing external can shake what's rooted in peace. Right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Even if it doesn't look like it. Even if it's uncertain. Something powerful is rearranging itself behind the scenes. Keep showing up. Keep aligning. The breakthrough is closer than you think. You are no longer living from survival, you're living from intention now. You've come out of the chaos and stepped into clarity. This new chapter isn't about proving anything. It's about living fully, without guilt, and knowing your presence alone is powerful. Keep choosing you, even when the world doesn't understand your peace. What you're experiencing now is a soul upgrade. The discomfort, the solitude, the release, it's all part of shedding outdated energies. You're no longer operating from lack. You're rooted in knowing. That knowing is your power, and it's leading you to everything aligned with your wholeness. Your growth looks like stillness. It looks like walking away from what once consumed you. It looks like not explaining your worth anymore. You are no longer seeking healing outside of yourself. You are the healing. You are the calm after the storm you survived. You've been walking through so many endings quietly. Shedding silently. Outgrowing peacefully. You're not seeking attention, you're seeking truth. And that shift is why you're attracting more peace, more alignment, and more inner freedom than ever before. You're no longer the version of yourself who tolerated emotional chaos as normal. You've evolved. Now you're drawn to clarity, honesty, and softness. And this new chapter will reflect the new energy you've fiercely and lovingly stepped into. Your highest self is proud of you. Not for being perfect but for continuing to show up, even in your pain. Even when things didn't go your way, you didn't abandon yourself. You stayed. You felt. You healed. That's courage. That's transformation. This isn't a detour. This is divine redirection. Everything that didn't work out was the universe saying, I have something better. And now you're starting to feel the truth of that. It's subtle, but it's there, a deeper peace, a quiet certainty, a heart that trusts. You're at a point in your journey where your nervous system is learning peace as the new normal. You no longer crave intensity. You no longer chase chaos. You sit with yourself, with your breath, with your own energy, and that is enough. That is power. You've stopped chasing what doesn't feel aligned. That's your power returning to you. You still dream big, but you're no longer obsessed with controlling how it unfolds. Now, you're working with time, not against it. You're softer with yourself, kinder with your progress, and more intentional with your presence. There's a shift happening in you, no longer needing to be understood, only needing to be authentic. And with that shift, life begins responding in more generous and peaceful ways. You've finally stopped trying to fix what was never yours to carry. What a freedom that is. You're no longer trying to prove your worth in places that overlooked your soul. Something deeper is guiding you now, not fear, not ego, but something rooted in truth. You're shedding layers you didn't even know were weighing you down. There's peace in this becoming. There's joy in no longer needing everything to make sense. It took everything falling apart for you to start seeing how strong you truly are. You've stopped resisting change and started flowing with it. And because of that, your path is aligning in ways that feel like divine timing. You're not where you used to be, and that's worth celebrating. What's coming next requires exactly this version of you, grounded, open, and ready for what's real. You're making room for what's meant for you by no longer clinging to what confused you. You've stopped performing for approval and started showing up for yourself. The world feels different now, not because it changed, but because you did. Your energy is clearer. Your heart is more trusting. The frequency you're vibrating on is finally attracting peace instead of chaos. You're no longer rushing healing. You're no longer rushing answers. You're realizing that your peace is more important than being constantly available. And in this space, the universe finally has room to deliver what you've been asking for. Not because you pushed harder, but because you surrendered more deeply. It's all coming together. Quietly. Softly. Surely. There's something magnetic about you now, something unshaken. You're not chasing, you're attracting. You're not begging, you're receiving. You've outgrown the need to over-explain your path. You're becoming someone who chooses stillness over survival mode. And it's showing in your glow, in your grace, and in the way the right things are beginning to find you with ease. You've become the person who doesn't panic when the plans shift. You've seen enough detours turn into blessings to know better. You trust the reroutes now. You welcome the pause. You're living less from reaction and more from wisdom. Your life is opening up in ways it never could while you were busy trying to control every outcome. Something sacred happens when you stop abandoning yourself. And you've done just that. You no longer make yourself small to keep the peace. You've stopped apologizing for your light. This version of you walks with clarity, not confusion. You honor your boundaries, your energy, and your path. You've become a home within yourself, and that has changed everything. You've cracked open in the most beautiful way. Not because you were broken, but because your truth couldn't be contained any longer. You're no longer ashamed of your sensitivity, your intensity, your intuition. It's your superpower now. And with it, you're seeing the world through eyes that finally recognize what's real. You're stepping into a softer kind of power. The kind that doesn't have to yell to be heard. The kind that doesn't fight to be seen. You've come to understand that silence is sacred, peace is a priority, and alignment is more valuable than attention. From here on out, you're no longer trying to prove anything, just living what you know. You're healing in ways that can't be seen but are deeply felt. You're no longer pretending you're okay just to make others comfortable. You've chosen honesty over perfection. You're learning to sit with the discomfort instead of numbing it. That alone is a powerful transformation. Life is meeting you where you are finally, authentically. You no longer see endings as punishments. You've learned they're often redirections. You've stopped mourning what was never meant to stay and started blessing it for what it taught you. This clarity you've found, it's earned. You walked through the fire and didn't let it burn away your soul. Now you rise, with wisdom and new wings. You've stopped needing permission to live differently. You don't care if it looks strange to others, your peace matters more. You're not chasing timelines or external milestones. You're carving out your own rhythm. And the moment you did that, everything that matches your frequency began to find its way to you. This is your path now. Undeniably yours. You've stopped carrying the weight of needing to be on all the time. Rest is no longer weakness. You understand now that your value isn't tied to constant productivity. You've chosen slowness, softness, sacred stillness, and that's where your glow is returning. That's where you've come home to yourself. You no longer dread uncertainty. You've made peace with the mystery. You trust that life is unfolding with purpose even when you don't see the full picture yet. And because of that trust, doors are opening in ways you didn't expect. The universe is responding to your surrender, not your striving. You're not who you were last season, and that's the miracle. You've released people, patterns, and expectations that no longer resonate. You're no longer settling for less just to feel safe. Now, you only make space for what feels genuine, intentional, and kind. You're creating a life that actually feels good, not just looks good. You've become more present with your emotions instead of fighting them. You let them move through you like waves, not to drown you, but to cleanse you. You're becoming softer, wiser, more whole. You've realized healing doesn't mean being fixed, it means being fully seen, even in your mess. Something in your spirit has shifted. You're less reactive, more observant. You no longer need to explain your path, you just walk it. With each step, you choose self-trust. With each breath, you choose self-love. Life meets you differently when you stop abandoning your truth. You're no longer playing roles that shrink you. You've stopped watering yourself down to make others comfortable. You've come into your voice, your power, your presence. There's no going back now. The people and opportunities that align with your truth are already finding their way to you. You've learned that not everyone gets access to you just because they want it. You've chosen to protect your peace, your energy, your evolution. This boundary you've built is sacred, not out of bitterness, but out of self-respect. And it's changing your life in the best ways. You've stepped out of survival mode. You're not operating from urgency anymore. You're building slowly, intentionally, intuitively. And because of that, your foundation is solid now. You're not rushing to arrive. You're savoring the becoming. You're not chasing timelines. You're trusting divine order. You've stopped asking for signs and started becoming the sign. You've let go of the noise and tuned into your inner knowing. And now, with clarity and courage, you're walking into rooms like you belong because you do. You're not waiting for life to validate you. You are the validation. You've released the obsession with being understood. Now, you seek to be aligned, not approved. Your soul craves depth, not distraction. And because of that shift, you're attracting people, places, and paths that feel like resonance, not resistance. You've softened your grip on needing to know the how. You've surrendered to the unfolding. You've replaced force with faith. And that's where the magic is, not in overthinking, but in letting go. Not in chasing outcomes, but in being fully here, fully alive, fully willing to receive. You've stopped betraying yourself just to be chosen. You've chosen you this time. And that choice has changed everything. You walk differently now. You carry a quiet confidence that says, I know who I am, and I trust what's meant for me. You've outgrown the noise. You crave silence, simplicity, truth. You've stopped being impressed by what's loud and started seeking what's real. And in that simplicity, you've found your own rhythm. You've found what matters. You've found home. You've started showing up for yourself in ways no one else ever could. You've become your own safe space. You no longer beg for the bare minimum. You give yourself everything you used to ask for. And now the world reflects that same energy back to you. You've allowed your heart to break open, not shut down. That's real strength. You've allowed grief to shape you without defining you. And now, love flows more freely through you because you've made room for it. You're no longer holding on. You're letting life hold you. You're not searching anymore. You're remembering. Who you've always been beneath the noise, the roles, the expectations. That remembrance is your rebirth. That clarity is your compass. From here, you walk in peace because you know who you are. You've entered a season where you're not looking for validation, just alignment. You're no longer trying to be understood by people who don't even understand themselves. Instead, you're protecting your energy, preserving your peace, and trusting that what's meant for you won't confuse or exhaust you. This is your quiet transformation. This is what healing looks like. You no longer carry the weight of needing to be everything for everyone.